So next up we do have Yggdrasil. An infrequent regular on here for the match critique streams. Definitely a capable duck hunt. Has some things to learn, so obviously that's the main reason why that he's posting here. So if you guys were looking to learn some more duck hunt things, this is what we'll be going over at the moment. Not too sure who he's fighting exactly, like in terms of like the character, so we're gonna have to just figure it out as we get there. And see what we get. Ike, okay. A very, very extremely straightforward matchup. A very basic sword character. Really, he's got to play a lot of fundamentals, but it's just that he doesn't really have too many good tools to mix it up with, especially since we're a short character. Basically, Nair, down tilt, and then empty hop grab are going to be his three main mix-ups that he has. And against Ike, the second you hear quick draw going, you want to throw the can towards him, because if he swings at the can, he has to up B immediately. And if you catch him early enough, like let's say he's too far away from the ledge, he's just dead. There's nothing he can do about that. So that's the main thing that you want to focus on when you're edge guarding an Ike. Not to mention that you can spike him from the top of Aether as well. So if he has to do that, it's pretty easy to edge guard him. So yeah, let's see what Yggdrasil does, and hopefully it goes well. But of course he has a destroyed, so he can be fairly safe from shield cannon and all that stuff. So you do need to be careful about that. Not going to be a tactic you're using too often, but obviously you want to use your gunman and your can pretty frequently. It's kind of hard to tell if that was like a dummy start or not. Yeah, again, you want to be very careful about throwing out clay pitches a little bit too liberally. Oh, whoops. I just realized I need to turn on the music. There we go. Oh, that was a double clay pigeon right there. And that's good too. Like, always have F smash ready to cover Aether as well. I forgot that's another thing you can do. Because the longer you charge F smash, the farther out it goes. So, easy thing to take advantage of. That was actually a true combo, like F throw to dash attack or fair. Don't know why Yggdrasil didn't go for it. Oh yeah, you gotta be very careful about going for clay pigeons, because that's the easiest thing for Ike to start an air train with. Interesting choice. I forgot how strong that move is now, so you actually do need to be fairly careful against it. And that gunman is actually really smart. So, I just realized it's so hard to keep track here. We'll go here. Decent start stop point. So, explain why this gunman wasn't actually that bad of an idea. So, at this point, he's trapped him in shield, so Ike's not going to challenge you. He's too slow to physically get up here and challenge you if you decide to go for a gunman. And if he decides to go for like Aether or something like that, this gunman shot can potentially cut him off, and like potentially cut him off from doing like back airs and fairs. So the second that he goes for a gunman, is pretty much a free excuse for him to get to the bottom. Clay pigeon is definitely a high risk thing, but because the gunman was there, it was not too likely for Ike to jump here. Again, he just messed up his execution there. I actually could have had a pretty free punish on that Aether. Yeah, harder to do on Wi-Fi, but if you get good at pairing Ike's Nair, it's really easy to punish it. Because they started off like... If you look at how early he starts up that move, you can parry it really early, so you become way more plus on him. Yeah, I gotta be careful with those clay pigeons. It's like you're throwing it out way too preemptively. So you pretty much give him a free approach and a free way to kill you, and Ike kills you mad early. So you need to be very careful about that. Like, as of right now, your main weakness is you're not focusing on controlling the stage with like your can or gunman. That's a free down air. Yeah, the execution on that is a little bit tighter though. Good catch up, yeah. So what Yggdrasil just did there, another thing that you can do, Ike 101, because like unless he like aims for like the actual stage itself, Ike's gonna be swinging high, and that's a free F smash. He's trying to call out a jump there. I'm happy that he's going back to using more cans. Good jump. That's gonna catch him. Grab, forward throw. Interesting choice, but, you know, just go for the guaranteed confirms. Like, you could still get a fair off of that. In that case, you should go ahead and grab him, because he can grab through to the can and then get a back air off of that. Because it'd be F throw, left side can, and then back air, off stage. You get a good edge guard sequence. So just, keep in mind the punishes that you can do for maximizing it. But still, pretty healthy stage control over here. I'm surprised he didn't just go for the shield can setup. He had it perfectly over there. And it wasn't like... It's not like this Ike has been dash grabbing. He's pretty much consistently been going... Oh, that was so bad. He's been very consistently going for, like, the dash attacks. I actually could have gotten a second Clay Pigeon if he was ready for it. Ike's always going to land with Nair. Just don't even think a second option's coming out. Again, be very careful with your get-up attacks. Like, Ike is going to Nair, but you need to make sure you're doing your get-up attack properly. So happy you didn't go for the Clay Pigeon there. Oh, God, that was a huge risk. Yeah, I mean, at that point when he did the air dodge in, you did have a lot of guaranteed punishes on him, but you just didn't go for it. Okay, back throw. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he went higher this time. He learned. The funny thing is, you actually, with the shield being that small, you actually could have gone for the up smash punish again. That should kill. Because you have to remember that you can shield poke people's heads with up smash, depending on how low the shield is. Yeah, no, good stuff there. Like, pretty much the main issue that Yggdrasil was doing was not focusing on controlling the stage with Cannon Gunman, now going for optimal punishes, and then, like, going for a Clay Pigeon a little bit too much. So that was really biting him. Just bring up Ike here on the side, just in case they need to bring up his hitboxes. Okay, let's see. What stage do we go to? Honestly, against Ike, all you want is large stages, and Town and City is going to be your best just because those side blast zones are really short. So wide stage, and you get to kill Ike early. But even if you have a wide blast zone stage, just because you can intercept him with projectiles, you can actually kill him really early. Yeah, so far the can control is not really great here so far. Ooh, good parry. Yeah, I have to be so careful with those Clay Pigeons. Like that was a very easy opening for the Ike player to get in. And you do not have the frames to punish that as well. Ike is fairly safe on shield. Okay, good response right there. Oh, good catch. Yeah, that's kind of one of the nice things about Duck Hunt is because we are a low profiler, it can be a little bit harder for... Wow, the stream actually just froze on that. He didn't die? Wow. Ike's beefy. You have to keep in mind at 150, you no longer have a true confirm off of Clay Pigeon, so stop going for it at this point. Oh yeah, no, you have to take the throw there. Ike has no throws that will kill you, so you just hold shield. And especially since he went for a Hail Mary dash attack, you could have easily up smashed that out of shield. So you can't really space his dash attack and be safe. Oh, you're way so late on that reaction. Like, just always be ready to cover the Aether whenever that's happening. There, dash attack. He has no jump. Take advantage. Right idea, but just bad spacing. And see, that's the reason why you need to get the can out to intercept quick draw, is because it forces him to swing, and that puts him in so much more lag than not making him swing at all, where he can still space it so he lands pretty laglessly. So that's why you always want to set up the can up whenever he's doing quick draw, just so that punish becomes much easier. Yeah, that was really good. That kept him holding the clay pigeon there, kept him at bay. Pretty easy to get the punish on him. Also, like, if you miss, just go for the setup. Don't chase him. Yeah, that was the right idea. Just a little bit early on that clay pigeon detonation. Nair, yeah, good choice there. Because it's like, I don't think up air is going to kill just yet. And remember, always be ready to cover the roll. The roll is just kind of the easiest thing, especially if you have a gunman there. While this gunman technically does nothing, he doesn't, generally speaking, most people just don't want to be near an object that's controlled by the opponent. So instinctually, they'll probably roll in. Jump's not likely. If they do get up attack, that puts them in more lag, so you can respond and punish that much easier too. So just be ready to cover roll, get up attack, then you run in and you just do down angled F tilt, and he would be dead in this instance. Because his horizontal recovery is not good. Unfortunately, if he had a quicker gunman, that would have killed. Roll there. No, that was very dangerous. Yeah, if you do the instant double jump, and you'll be able to get that a lot more consistently, because that should have been a true combo, actually. Yeah, still not going to kill. That's the thing. It's like you're not going for setups at all. Like you just kind of threw caution to the wind right there. You just put yourself to death % after doing that stunt. Yeah, you literally handed him the game right there. You just kept like throwing your face at him, hoping something would work, but that's never going to work against a disjoint. You need to sit back, use your setups, use your projectiles, and then just like cut off all of his options. And he legitimately can't do anything to you. Just, be smart. Don't do that. That's the thing. It's like, because you're not setting up the can, you're not making up the edge, you're not making the edge guards easy. You know to F smash the Aether, but you're not even doing that consistently. The other thing too is, you're not really, at least in this game, you were a lot better about the clay pigeons, but there's still like a lot of like unadvised ones. Like you went for that instead of like going for a setup that would keep you safe. And he was within range to get like a nair punish on you too. And not to mention, it's like you're just landing you're landing on top of this eye quite a bit, and that's something you just don't want to do. Scummy. No, it's just pretty standard. Just Aether to up air. It's normal stuff. That's weird too, because like a lot of anti-Ike tech, so I don't know why you're getting hit by this. Let's see, how do we start? Okay, standard stuff. Pretty good setup going over there. Oh, whoa, what was that execution? Yeah, see, there we go. Got shield can. Not ready for the nair. Yeah, just keep in mind, like, this Ike is going to keep nairing. Oh, where was the grab? They could have easily just thrown him into the can. He would have been off stage. Again, those F smashes are terrible. Like, you are leaving yourself unbelievably vulnerable. Like, a lot of the time, these F smash, like, except for like the times that you have the quick draw punishes, a lot of these are just happening by luck. And even if you hit the F smash, it's not even the best punish you can get. Like, it's just a very mediocre punish. Okay, good coverage with the gunman there, but again, you're not setting up can. No, I would have done a third. Because he was going to land right on the platform, you wanted to do a third clay pigeon. And then you could have gone for the back air to kill him. You had the kill set up there. Again, you're not going for can to challenge that quick draw. And, like, that is an immediate death sentence to Ike. Yeah, you can't get out of that. Unfortunately, you didn't go for the platform reset. Also, you already showed that you know how to maneuver around Ike's Nair, too. So remember, when Ike's facing you, the Nair's going to start in front of him. So let's look at this. So if you look at Ike's Nair, it starts here, and then it goes here. So if you already ran under him, you can just, like, jump and back air him. And if you're on top of him, you can just hit him afterwards. So you have, like, all these opportunities set up for you, but you're just not taking advantage of it. Like, if I see it again, I'll point it out. Again, yeah, just don't cross him up that way. It's just like he's able to drop shield to just get the dash attacks on you. Why are you not grabbing him? A dash attack is like the most unsafe thing, and you go for something that's going to get you nared and possibly killed now. Stop doing this. Like, if you need a reminder of how bad this move is on shield, it's -17. And the thing is, because he always slides forward, it's basically never going to be safely spaced against you. That is a free grab or even a free up smash out of shield just to get on him. So, like, if he does that to you at 120, he's dead. Like, there's zero excuse for him to live after that. Yeah, see, like, if you take the grab there, he doesn't have a true way to kill you. So, you know, don't be afraid to hold shield at ledge. Good call. See, there's the grab. See, yeah, don't... Because, like, the thing is, like, you need to recognize if he hits him or not. If not, then you basically just leave yourself for free death. Okay, so he finally mixed up what he was doing. All the other times, like, he was just holding shield. So I don't really blame you for missing that one. You throw out your can. You're not setting up. You're making it really easy for Ike to get back. Now he's going to kill you. So he's a little bit off on that nair, but if he did the nair perfectly, he should have been able to link that into an up air. No issue. Again, he can do that safely if you do not set up against him. You are making this free for him. Like, throw out your cans so that way you guarantee can set up, like, you can intercept all of his quick draws that he's doing. As long as he quick draws high enough, the gunmen are not going to hit him, and he's going to be able to get, like, the lag cancel like he did right there. You're not taking that into consideration at all. See, again, like, he finally found the height to get around this. You need to adjust to this. Yeah, so now we get the kill. Yeah, good thing that you didn't try to go for the grab there, because you're still invincible. You've been doing that back air so many different times, and he's been punishing you so consistently with dash attack. That was a good setup. Really good setup there. Okay, that was good because you knew that your can and your clay pigeon had the rest of that covered, so you were just covering roll, land, and jump. So that was smart. Stop doing that. He's punished you every single time for going for that. Like, legitimately, why are you back airing him out of shield when you have gotten dash attacked every single time for doing that? The other thing too is like you don't grab him as well. Like you've been letting him just like hold shield and like he doesn't have to change up anything. You got so lucky that didn't hit you. Got it. And like you're making your moves unsafe. That fair was safe if you like just faded back and landed. That was so unsafe. And not a bad can out there, but that actually led to your death. Like literally, the game has just been defined by you playing super unsafe in so many different instances that he just kills you. Like you literally handed him the game on a free silver platter that said, please, I want to lose. Stop it. You know anti to Ike tech. You know how to edgeguard him, but you vehemently refuse to do it. Please throw that can out to intercept the quick draw. He adapted to not quick drawing the gunman. So throw the can in the area where he is throwing out that quick draw. So that way you know exactly where he's going to end up whenever he quick draws, or you force him to go low to the ledge, which you can still cover with can. And if he does that, then he might be in an area where he has to aether afterwards, because if he doesn't snap ledge, then he's going to be forced to do that, which makes it even freer to edgeguard him. The other thing too is you throw out so many F smashes for absolutely no reason at all when it's not even remotely the best punish to go for at all. You completely lost sight of how to punish him if you could punish him after he does quick draw, that you literally threw out your most punishable option possible and he was still able to quick draw, land, and get the punish on you. When that was the freest time for you to just like get a setup started, so that way you can make neutral really bad for him. Because for the most part, in neutral, you're doing pretty good at controlling him. You're pretty good at using shield can. But like when he hits your shield, you're always doing back air and forward air across his shield in front of him. So he can literally do any out of shield option to immediately get a punish on you. So you become extremely unsafe with everything that you're doing when you're in those scramble situations. And you cannot be doing that. Especially against like a powerhouse character like Ike. He literally needs like 3 openings and he could potentially kill you. And you're not playing this matchup like that at all. Like you're just kind of scrapping in and going for your most laggy, punishable options every single time. Now the good stuff, your combos are pretty consistent. You know what to do off of Clay Pigeon, and you're going more for safety off of those than maximum punish. You can optimize it a little bit, but you know, especially when you're playing on Wi-Fi, going for the safe option is not really a bad thing if you want to be very consistent with how those punishes are going. So that much is understandable. But your ledge game needs a lot of work with the fact that you know what to do against Ike, but you have no idea how to consistently execute it. The other thing too is that, you know, you don't grab at all. Like you barely, like you set up all these situations where Ike is just holding shield and like you just refuse to grab. So it got to a certain point where all Ike had to do was just hold shield and he was pretty much safe from getting grabbed at all. Just like in a few instances where it's like, okay, he landed on my shield like this, I'm going to grab. But like dash attack, you were terrible at punishing that. Like that was some of the most atrocious dash attack punishes I've ever seen. And like you had guaranteed grabs and you had guaranteed up smashes on all of them because like there was zero spacing coming from that Ike player whenever he was doing dash attack. So you really need to get that there. Oh wow, there's actually a huge combo going on here. Yeah, Steve's going to be very different, but obviously we haven't played like Steve yet, so we don't know. But yeah, if you want Can to be in the area that your opponent is, you just need to learn how to control it. And as the gravity increases, you need to increase the amount of times you ping it because it's going to keep falling faster. So honestly, just go into training room and practice. That's the main way to... That's really going to be your best way of learning how to control the Can better. Did it? It did. But yeah, no, besides that, that's pretty much it. So let me see if there's actually more games that continue here. So I don't know if this is a best of 3 or a best of 5. Yeah, it's definitely quite an upgrade. That is fun, though. I won't deny that. Yeah, just need to see if they leave the arena or not. I think I was 3 games so far. Okay, yeah, so that was it. No, this isn't Idolmaster. This is Yggdrasil. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. We're going to do Idolmaster next.